Hi, folks. Welcome back. So, after our engaging scene with Triss, which I'm curious to see what the aftermath of that will be. See if I even still have an account after that scene. I do plan on keeping it in, and I've expressed my opinions as to why. But, yes. The rain. Talk to Zoltan. We will need to do that at some point. Hey, sweetie. You had a good time, right, honey? Ah, tattoo, that's right.
Listen, you know how...
What's it of?
All right.
There...
Alright. Yeah, we'd already done that conversation earlier. Let us do a little bit of hunting. Let us hunt some grasshopper thinger-dooders. Caterpillar, slimy guy things with the... yeah. Another glorious day home from work. Let's see, where do I want to explore? I guess if I just explore around this area. I would like to find me, Ow! Fuck. Let's get that silver sword out, though. Now, caterpillar thingers. I need your jaws. I may do hunting off screen, depending how exciting or boring this is. Huh, a lot of loading. Wonder if that's due to Fraps they're slowing it down and it's supposed to be seamless loading that's just not able to keep up. Oh, hello. You're broken. But, no, it is interesting, in terms of nudity in video games. I really do... I'm curious to see... So that I have not posted the previous video as of me recording this. So I am curious to see... Oh yeah, you were the troll. I don't want to kill you. I'm sorry. I am curious to see what YouTube's reaction to it will be and everything like that. I don't know. The fact that this game wasn't rated AO, which really surprises me, believe it or not. I don't know whether the ESRB just didn't look at this game. I really would have expected that, you know, the ESRB would have come down really hard with that sex scene. I mean, granted, you know, if you want to decapitate someone and blow the head off of them, you know, that's all good, but just make sure you don't show any tits, or, you know. What are you? I'm trying to touch myself. It's not working. Haha. But another interesting news, as some of you may have seen, the NEA, who basically controls government grants for arts and things like that, has approved video games in their criteria now. So independent developers will now be allowed to request federal funding for video games. It was quite interesting to see the Fox News report on it, that, you know, it was obviously, you know, fair and balanced commentary, basically saying that, you know, your tax dollars are now going to fund Call of Duty. Congratulations. We're raising a generation of people who think that, you know, and that's obviously anyone who knows anything about gaming and what is going on with the NEA knows that it has absolutely nothing to do with Call of Duty. And it's basically about independent developers. But it's just very, you know, and they've talked about using it for education, and screw this, I'm just going to go back to town. I'm not going to spend forever hunting down these things. I'll do that off camera. It's just very interesting that, you know, I've already heard of Minecraft being used in the classroom. And I think it's great for kids. I mean, that's, the teacher set up a private Minecraft server. Hello, Dirk. No! Oh, shit! Oh, God. I tried to click. Eee! No. Disarm. Just keep running. Did not mean to slash you. Don't stay mad at me, please. Alright. Looks like you're no longer mad at me. But, I think it's absolutely genius using something like Minecraft in the classroom. The teacher set up a private server with no monsters and only daylight. And, it worked out great for the kids. The kids had a lot of fun getting a chance to play and create in this world. And it helped to spark creativity and, working together and building together. And to me, that's, government funding. Now, granted, I know Notch was not an American, so, it really doesn't apply in that sense. But I'm trying just to use it as an example that things like that, I think should go. Should get federal funding. And I mean, a lot of us love Minecraft who have played it. A lot of us have spent countless hours building crap that for no purpose other than to build it. And it's fun. And, it's fun across all generations. And I think stuff like that is where you're going to start seeing more and more. And unfortunately, in the Fox News report, they had the guy trying to defend it, and he didn't stand a prayer. It's disappointing, but it is what it is. I actually was hoping to talk to Zoltan about, hopefully, the trolls. I don't think I talked to him about that, and I'm running out of people to talk to. Hello, Dandy. Zoltan. How are you, sir?
Good to see you, Zoltan. What are you doing so far from home?
It's a dog's life, Geralt, I'll tell you that much. You work your fingers to the bone for 6 years, you listen to the tirades of that old tyrant Breckenrig, you buy jewels. Then she breaks off the engagement. And there I was, learning a gavotte. Fuck it. Out of sight, out of mind. Farewell to Eudora, the forge in Novigrad, and all the world's Breckenrigs. I'm a plain merchant, and I've made my peace with that.
Yes.
Can I ask you something, Zoltan?
Sit down, Geralt, you old goat. Drinking alone is as bad as shitting in company.
Here, here.
Another time, maybe. You've been here a while and probably know the local customs.
I'm no researcher, but go on, ask away.
Who would need a troll's head?
Same folks who need a bear's head to hang on the wall, show how plucky they are. A peasant with a troll's head in his wall can raise many scalps.
Thanks.
Where are you off to?
Sightseeing. Round the houses of Lobenden.
Yeah. Hey, Dandy. Let's talk to him.
I know you. I can see you're dying to ask me. What is it?
All right, fess up. What happened to Foltest?
Want to know the version that is yet to make it to Flotsam? The king died in mysterious circumstances. The Witcher Geralt, his sword covered in blood, was discovered standing over his corpse.
Did you kill him? This'll stay between us, I promise.
The killer escaped before I could get him. I'm being set up.
So what are you gonna do? Run around swinging your sword, hoping the killer walks into range?
That was the
I
plan.
don't have to. The killer's in the forest with the Squirtle, and he knows I'm here. We'll fight each other.
Geralt, please don't do anything stupid. Don't stick your neck out. If Laredo finds out you were involved in Foltest's assassination...
You gave Vernon a full report on Flotsam. Seen anything unusual around here?
They've got some amazing women at the brothel. You should take a look. One of them.
You know what I mean.
A town like any other. It's got a harbor, an inn, and a stinking muddy river. That's what an ordinary man would say. But we poets also look into people's souls. and things are not good. I saw a robbery sanctioned by law. Town watchmen laughing as they confiscated goods, all the while talking about how they'd finally bring order to the town. I saw drunken thugs beat up an elf woman while no one even flinched. I know these things happen everywhere, but here, it's not motivated by hatred or misguided attempts at meting out justice. People are driven by cold calculation. They're always looking for opportunities to get a little richer.
I need information. Anything that could help me track down the Kingslayers.
I only know gossip. Things folk have been saying since Demophen's death. People are throwing out blame left and right. One day it's the elves, another the Nilfgaardians, then it's Rivians.
Let me guess. The suspects also include a Zerrikanian alchemist and a group of halflings.
Bold theory, that. But the mob comes up with even better ones. Know what? Frankly, the most worrying effect of these assassinations is the chaos they've unleashed in people's minds.
What do you mean?
I mean chaos. People don't know what to think, who's good and who's evil. And these are tough times. Who knows what's going to happen?
So, Mr. Master Spy, what's new in the world of politics? Bards singing about anything interesting these days?
Eddern's in trouble. Henselt and his great army are nearing the Pontarch and will ford it and strike any day.
Well, we haven't had a war in a long time.
Like all little boys, he likes to play with his soldiers. But I don't think Kedwin will have an easy time of it. Eddern's borders are guarded by Saskia the Dragon Slayer.
Who's she? Some mercenary?
A peasant girl and self-proclaimed commander of something called the Edirnian Voluntary Militia.
Fighting women and bards who play politics. These are strange times. The Wild Hunt's not a legend. I can prove it.
How so?
I found a manuscript whose authors contend that our world is not the only one where there's life. They also believe stars are not just twinkling points.
You want to tell me that somewhere up there, I'd find other Geralts, other dandelions living, breathing, and... Shame we can't meet up.
Exactly. The manuscript says vast distances are the main problem. A normal human would run out of lifetime before he got to any of those other worlds.
Besides which, you'd have to have something that could fly.
The manuscript's authors claim the Wild Hunt has found solutions to both problems. The cavalcade travels between the worlds.
Sounds a little like the ravings of a drunk dwarf. But who knows?
I need to find out. The manuscript mentions someone named Morton Collis who devoted his life to observing the hunt. Maybe I can get my hands on his research. I now remember the Isle of Avalach, where Ciri took Yennefer and me. It was a joyous time. Until the Wild Hunt's riders appeared. They abducted Yennefer.
Sure you didn't dream this?
I dream of the Wild Hunt every night, but these were not illusions, hallucinations.
They were comic
I'm
book.
not sure how to help you. There must have been someone who studied the Wild Hunt. Though from what I can remember, human literature is pretty much silent about it. There's always elven literature. I don't know that too well, so maybe it's worth some delving.
Now, I don't want to talk to Zoltan quite yet. I'd like to get this troll thing and this mystic river. Alright, so there's still someone else to talk with. Trying to think who else I haven't talked with that I know. I tried talking with Triss, Dandelion, Zoltan, Roach.
Beautiful day, isn't it?
We can try. I don't quite
Who
want to
wants
trade
more
with you.
beer?
I'm good. It's like I'm going to have to do some hunting.
As Oyster Nan stood by her child.
Oh, man. Robert?
Yeah. Welcome. A pleasure to see you. I believe we met in Vizima.
Hello,
Shall we?
Marka. You guys just staring at the bush here?
Are you a witcher?
I am.
You've got to do something about that filthy business. The crook selling the poison is going unpunished.
I think he's just selling incense.
Incense is only a cover. People get addicted to it, lose their senses. It's like fist tech. You must shut down that shop. Close the shop and the citizens of Flotsam will reward you handsomely.
I'll talk to the trader.
I know your kind.
Well, we should cut off here. As always, folks, thanks for watching. Tune in the next. Thanks for watching, folks.